Hi, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I wanted to show you what I was preparing to cut, and what I decided to do is save it in another way, another fashion, and I actually, let me get this closer, I actually have it saved with two up, as you can see. I did another one, all I did was save as, and moved it and duplicated everything so that I can do two cards at once. And look at this yummy paper that I got from K & Company. This is the front and the back of the card, and I want you to see that it's going to cut so that the bottom is here, and I actually turned the flowers so that they're upside down in the front, because you won't see much of it. You'll just see a little bit of the color around it. So here the flowers are actually upside down, but when you fold the card, remember, it's going to be right side up at that point. So I have that ready. Just a cute little tip. And then this is going to be the letters on it. And then I figured I might just glossy accent that too. So it goes perfect with it. It comes from the same stack. Anyway, this is all ready to cut. So I'm going to hit load matte, and it's loading. And I've already got everything set on my machine. So I'm going to hit cut. And it asks me, are you sure your settings are accurate? And now it is going to cut. Excuse my reach, but I've got to put my gypsy on this side, otherwise it'll get in the way. And it's a very, very quick cut. And then while it's cutting, I'm going to shut this machine off, the recorder, and go out and position the rest of my papers on the sheet, on the mat, so that the next sheet is ready to cut. Well, we're back, and look at this. Look at how easily and how beautifully this cuts these cards. I guess I never showed this before, but I want you to see just how nice this actually is. Look at that. And you can see happy. There's where the B is. Here's where the B is. Happy is right across here, and you can definitely see the word day. And so we'll put this aside. We've got the base. Okay, let's try this again. Here's the mat, all set to go. I've got all the little components on. All I have to do is cut, and now load the mat and hit the cut button, say OK, and it'll start cutting. I wanted to show you, and I know that's a little bit loud, so I'm going to talk over this. This is the piece I took out, and as you can see, it is going to match up perfect in the fold. I'll score it and then fold it, and you can see right in here, this is where the happy goes, and the B is going to go right over here, and then the word day. So that's all set to go. All I have to do is score it, get the other pieces out, and I'm going to use, like I said, this color on the inside. It has little pink speckles on it, and it'll be good to go. Thank you. This is just a quick shot so you can see I cut out 4 of these. Aren't they awesome? I did kind of glue together the one of the antennas and one of the bees. I still have to do the wings, and the wings will take some time because I'm going to use white, and I'm going to glitter them and everything else to make them stand out. But aren't these cards going to be adorable? Look how nice they turned out. Anyway, that's all. I just jammed in for a couple more seconds just so you could see that. Hello, well, it's time to put everything together. And I did, rather than keep you waiting while I did this, and so that I would have little dry bees, I put the little bees together, and after I did, I stickled the wings. I had cut 2 sets of wings out, but I decided that it looked just great with only 1 set. So, see, aren't they just too cute? I like them. Now, I've got, what I used is I used my Zig 2-way glue. I use my zip dry, glossy accents, stickles, so I have all the supplies here. And what I do is use the zip dry whenever I'm using a window card, because the zig two-way, if you get a little excess glue on somewhere, it seems to discolor the paper, and I really don't like that. So I use the zip dry because I know that my papers are going to stay the colors that they are, and that's important. Now I'm putting together this particular card because I'm not putting glossy accents on the Happy Day on this one, because the colors are so contrasting that it looks just fine without the stickles. On my other one, the colors were pretty close, so I needed the stickles to show a little bit of difference and variance there. So, and again, I like my zip dry in the fact that if it goes on, I can just rub that excess off, and that's kind of important. And I should have my envelope open. How do you like my new mat? My husband likes it, because you know how I was getting things messed up on my countertop all the time. It's black. I don't know how that'll look when on the video, but it sure will help as far as all the glue that I get on the countertop and how much time I spend getting it off. And he swears up and down I've got stains on it, so oh well. Now we have a mat to work on, and he won't be too upset. Now all I do is glue on and match up the little lines there. Glue on my areas, and let's take a little bumblebee, put a little zip dry on the back of him. I make a mess with my zip dry. I guess that's why I can't use the other glues, because I'm messy when it comes to working with glue. I just want to make sure that there's plenty on it. And I like the zip dry in the fact that I can move around a little bit, even though I put it on, because it does take a minute to dry. And you line it up, and remember how it went over the D just a little bit, and the H. Happy B-Day. Oh, that is just too adorable. I really like this card. Okay, get rid of this. Oh. Well, you can really see that glue come up on this. And then the inside of the card. Remember, I cut out an insert for the inside so that we'd have a contrast. And because I'm using a circle, I like to use a zip dry rather than my ATG gun, because it just adheres a little nicer, I think. Now, put the little insert in where I can write something on the inside of the card, or if you prefer, you can stamp on the inside of the card. See how I can move it so that it's just, I can make sure that it's just level. Now, is this just too cute? Happy B-Day. And then remember, I did it in 2 colors. Now the other one has got glossy accents. Happy B-Day. And I want to tilt that a little bit for the camera so you can see how it just is so cute on how the glossy accents, see how it just shimmers on there. Happy B-Day. So that's our easy card for today, and I'm going to put a link up there because I really want you to try. You can make it on your own, and use a different background, or use a different any type of background, just as long as your back is a shape. I like something that looked kind of like a flower because I was going to put a bee on it, and then get some words in there. And I used the little bee from Create a Critter. Isn't that just too cute? And before you know it, because I've got 2 more cards here to put together, I'm going to have the other 2 cards, and I'll have 4 cards. And I put on my website, I didn't put the single cut on, I put the double cut on because I figured you would have no problem with the single cut, following the directions on how to make the card, and then I just doubled everything to make it a little bit easier for a 2-up. So the file that you can download will have 2 cards for you. Thank you so much. You have a great day, and thank you for joining me here today on Gypsy Made Simple. She's a sassy lady. Isn't that awesome? Now be sure to link up your card, because one of these times we're going to have a surprise drawing for a gift, and I'm not going to say when. I have a couple gifts that I can give out. So anyway, you have a great day. Bye now.